Over the last 5 years, I have had one goal, and that is to create the best productivity and gaming setup of all time. The issue is, to do that, I need 2 different setups on a single desk. Over the last 5 years, every single time I have done this, there has been a major issue that has caused me either headaches, back problems, danger to my equipment, different things that have never gone well. So this year, while I was planning my setup, one of the main things that I wanted to do was make certain I had a strong, good desk for this setup. Thanks to Desky, I reached out to them and they said they were willing to sponsor this video. The reason why I went with Desky is because it was so easy to find the correct desk for my needs due to the fact that they have 180 different combinations and customizable desktops. This includes the wood finishes, the length, the width, and the type of desk. With all of their customizable designs, they do have lots of different wood finishes that are completely sustainably sourced and are free from any harmful chemicals. For me personally, I went with the L-shaped desk, hardwood, natural walnut finish, and it was absolutely the best decision I've made for this setup. Due to the fact that I have 2 different PCs on this desk with 3 monitors, all of my gear, it can get extremely cluttered very fast. Thanks to the L design, I was able to separate my 2 setups and be able to have the separation between the work and the gaming. I spend so much time at this setup a day, working from home, streaming, editing, gaming. Really, I feel like I live here. So making certain that this desk meets all my needs is extremely important. The other reasons why I went with Desky was due to the fact that because of all of my gear, it creates a lot of weight. One of my previous problems with a lot of my desks is that they would bow after a while because of how much weight was on them. With Desky, I don't have that issue. They have 2 motors that make this desk extremely stable even at maximum height, and these dual motors are able to hold a weight capacity of 308.6 pounds, making it so I have zero worry of this desk ever giving way for the gear that I have on it. Not to mention, with it being so stable was so important for me due to the fact that I play mouse and keyboard video games on this, and moving my mouse back and forth as fast as I can, it is very important to me that my desk doesn't start shaking every time I do. And with this desk, I have never had that issue. Not to mention, because I had so much gear on this desk, you can imagine cable management in the past has been an absolute nightmare. It normally would take me around 4 to 5 hours to organize and be able to put all of my cables on my desk. Not with Desky. They have an integrated cable and data channel powering up to 9 plugs so that I can be able to have my lights, my monitors, my PCs all powered from this data channel. And so the only cables I have coming off the desk are my Ethernet and my power cables. It is extremely nice, and it took me less than an hour. One of my favorite features of this desk really comes to their in-house design of their Bluetooth controller, which connects to their Desky app, their voice control, the RGB settings, the set at entry alarm, and 4 memory presets. I absolutely love this simplistic design. Being able to do all of the settings in a very simple manner is extremely helpful. Not to mention, having the correct colors for the aesthetics of my room just makes it so seamless that it feels like it belongs. Hey, while I was editing this, I totally forgot to mention this USB port on the side of the controller. This thing is absolutely awesome. I charge my phone with it every single time I need to due to the fact that it is such a high power charger. I have another charger on my desk that is a wireless charger, and this is so much better at charging my phone that I've hardly even used my wireless charger since. I'm probably going to take it off my desk. I normally do all of my settings though through the app. So here we have the Desky app. The Desky app is actually one of the coolest features I think about this desk. It does connect with their Bluetooth controller, their in-house design. But this allows you all of the settings on that on an easy screen for your phone, including their anti-collision sensitivity, the desk height limits, so you can be able to change the max and the minimum height that you want your desk, controller settings as well, all of the different things such as your press mode, so if you want to hold the buttons or one press, the brightness for the LED screen, vibration, the LED RGB, where you can have it white, red, green, blue, yellow, or have it cycle through the colors or off. I always have mine on blue. You can even just turn off the lighting, so off and on. The child lock, super handy if you're like me where you bump into things. If I'm not moving around a lot though, I do keep that off. If I want it on. What this does is then every time you want to move your desk, you have to hold down the button until it unlocks and then you press it, and then it will automatically reset that afterwards. And then also the units of measurements, inches or centimeters, whichever you prefer. And then one of the cooler things about the app as well is you can actually set reminders to be able to stand. Currently, I have mine for 30 minutes so that I can be able to remember every 30 minutes I should stand. Not to mention, you will have your activity goals where then it will be able to keep track of what you're doing and your home. And then the home screen where this will allow you to be able to connect your desks and be able to control what the height limit is at that moment. And then as well, it will also give you 2 additional presets on the app than the physical controller. I find it very convenient and very easy, and connecting it with voice control is extremely helpful as well. The set entry alarm is extremely important for me. As I mentioned before, I'm at this desk minimum 10 hours a day, so having the ability to stand up is extremely helpful for my health and my mental well-being. So having that set aside so I don't have to think about it and it just does it automatically is something so unique and so nice that I will never be able to live without. And then obviously with the 4 presets, I am able to control that manually as well. I wanted to thank Desky again for sending me this desk. This video and setup couldn't have been possible without them, and I really do appreciate the support that they gave this channel. Thank you guys so much. Their links are in the descriptions, and I really do recommend them and hope that you check them out.